Welcome to La Vida Rosa. I'm your host Pinky, and today I'm going to be showing you a particular look that was viewer requested. So if you'd like to see more, then just stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into this video. So first, I'm going to just be starting with the bare face, and then I'm going to take some LA Girl Pro Concealer and apply it to my lids and just tap it in with my finger. And then I'm going to take a little powder and press it in just so I can have a clean palette. So next I'm going to move on to the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to be starting with this color. Using a fluffy brush, I'm going to work this color into the crease using a circular motion, and this is going to be the transition color. Next I'm going to use this darker brown color, and I'm going to work it into the exact same spots just to give it a little bit more depth. Next, I'm going to take an even darker brown and do the exact same thing, and this is going to give it more of a dramatic look. Next, I'm going to take a tan color and blend out the edges so there are no harsh lines. And I'm going to take a clean brush and do the same thing, just blend out the edges to make sure it looks seamless. This next part, I'm going to take that exact same concealer I used before and a flat brush, and I'm going to carve out my cut crease. And what you just saw me do there is I put a little concealer there, and then I looked up, and then it showed me where the line should be going, if that makes sense. And so I'm just following the line of my crease. And once I get the line the way I want it, I just fill in the rest with my concealer. Once that's done, I'm going to take this mustard color and I'm going to fill in my cut crease by just patting it in on top of the concealer. Now, in order to make the crease as sharp as possible, I'm going to take that darkest brown that I used and a flat brush and just use the very tip to create a line along the crease. Next, using my favorite eyeliner, the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, I'm going to start from the inner corner of my eye and begin to draw a line close to the lash line and make it thicker as I go along. I know people have trouble drawing winged eyeliner, and trust me, I did too. It took me a lot of practice, but even though I'm going a little fast here, just take your time, and even if you make a mistake just like I did right there, just draw a line over it. And sometimes you might, you know, make the line a little bit too thick and have to start over, but that's okay. Just practice makes perfect, honestly. Once you're finished with that baseline, take the liner and draw a line straight out, and then from that tip you're going to draw another line towards the base and then fill it in. And what I do is take that little excess liquid and just extend the line to make the point as sharp as possible. And then I just take my time and try to perfect the line as much as possible. And honestly, it's still not perfect in my eyes, but as long as it's passable, I'm good. So next I'm going to take my favorite lashes from Ardell in the style 230 and apply them off camera. You just want to make sure you have some thick, flashy lashes for this style. Next, I'm going to take some hyaluronic acid because I'm an oily girl, and this stops the oil from, you know, making you look greasy throughout the day. It really works, y'all. I would definitely try it if you never have. Next, I'm going to take Maybelline Master Prime and apply that as a second layer to hold my makeup in place. Now, usually I use Maybelline Fit Me, but this time around I'm using Superstay because it's full coverage, and that's what I like to have when I'm going to be super beat, you know. And so I'm going to take that and just use a sponge to blend it all the way out. Now this color might not look like it matches at first, but it oxidizes to match my skin tone. And when I'm blending out, I want to make sure that I'm blending down to my neck and into my ear, because you want it to look like a seamless finish. You don't want to be able to see where your neck ends and when your makeup begins. So next I'm going to move on to my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Tan Sand. And I'm going to apply triangle shapes underneath my eyes and on my nose. And I like to apply some around my mouth because that's the darkest area of my face, and on my forehead. Next, I'm going to take Iman foundation stick in the color Earth. I'm going to apply it under my cheekbones and under my chin in the normal contoured areas. And then I'm going to take the Wet n Wild contour stick because it's a little bit lighter, and apply it to the rest of my contoured areas, as well as go over some places I already contoured, because using a lighter contour is not going to be as harsh a look. So once I get done with that, I'm going to take a sponge and blend everything out. I'm going to use one side of the sponge to blend out the highlighted areas, and then I'm going to use the other side of the sponge to blend out the contoured areas. Okay, now to set everything in place, I'm going to use Sacha Buttercup baking powder and just take a sponge and pat it under my eyes to begin with, and basically in all the highlighted areas. And I'm going to add extra powder to the places I want it highlighted more. And I'm just going to take the powder and basically spread it all over my face. Just a very light layer, just so everything can get set. And then I'm going to draw an extra little snatch up under my cheekbones. Next, I'm going to use my worn out Black Radiance contour palette, and I'm going to basically apply it to all of my contoured areas. I'm going to use a smaller, more dense brush for my nose contour, just so I can make sure that it's very intricate as possible. Now I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush, and this is like a necessary step for me. It makes sure all of my makeup is blended out, and I just take the brush and just blend out everything I just applied. And this part might take a little bit of time, but it's gonna make your makeup look so flawless and as if it's your own skin. Then I'm gonna take some MAC Fix Plus and spray it on my face and set everything, all of my base makeup and eye makeup in place. And I'm going to use a sponge to press it in and kind of take away some of the powdery residue that might be left. Next, I'm going to take a peach eyeliner pencil and I'm going to apply it to the waterlines of my eyes. And usually I might use white if I want a really brightening, widening effect, but peach is more natural. Next, I'm going to go back to the Jaclyn palette and get that darker brown color and apply it to my lower lash line. And here goes the trickiest part of this look. I wish I had a better angle, but you're going to try to take the eyeliner brush and use a steady hand to extend the inner corner of your eye, and you're going to pull it down slightly, not too far unless you want a super dramatic look, but I was just going for like a little corner. And basically you're going to make a little triangle out of the inner corner of your eye. And I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'm basically just taking the brush and extending it onto my lower lash line and try to keep it in that inner corner section. And next I'm going to use Falsies Push Up Angel by Maybelline. And if you look at this brush, that's the perfect kind of brush to apply mascara with. And I'm just going to do exactly what the name says. Push my real lashes into the false lashes. And I'm also going to apply some to the lower lash line as well. In case y'all haven't noticed, this entire eye look was basically created to open the eye up and make them look bigger, yet sleek like a cat eye at the same time. For the lips, I'm starting with ColourPop liquid lipstick in the color Rouge, and I'm just basically gonna line my lips with this lip color. Next, I'm gonna fill everything in with Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip. Next, I'm going to take this blush from Milani, and I'm going to dust it on the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm going to take this highlighter from the It's My Ray Ray palette with BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to dust that along my cheekbones. I love this highlighter, by the way. It's one of my faves. And then I'm going to take Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife and do the same thing. And I love to layer highlighters because you get more of a blinged out look. Next, I'm going to take the highlighter and apply it to the tip of my nose and on the bridge. And there you have it, a cute, dramatic cut crease / cat eye look for the holidays. And I literally just did a review for this wig, and also my earrings are from La Beauty Rosa Style. The link is down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.